Well, I didn't want to make a truth video, especially if I have to do it on only disgraceful users, and didn't make a video until January 2024, but I will have no choice to do so and make another video because Llewellyn has gone way too far. But anyways, hey guys, Carson Rapper Animations 2K2 and Martin the Vyonder here, and today, we're going to state the truth of a user who has been acting like a narcissist in the Vyond community and is on YouTube. But anyways, let's start the truth video on Llewellyn, shall we?
So apparently, we have been hearing that this user named Llewellyn has caused a lot of drama and is one of the most atrocious users on YouTube and in the Vyond community that we have ever dealt with. We will give you the truth reasons why we hate this user huge time.
Llewellyn can't handle hate or criticism. Why? Because when me, Austin the Superior Vyonder 2021, Luke TDA Boss, and other users were criticizing him for being a gaslighting narcissist, he goes too far by continuously saying that he did nothing wrong 24/7 non-stop. Note: according to the pink adorable and sweet girl and some other users, not everyone has to handle hate or criticism since not everyone is perfect, according to her recent apology video she made back a little while ago. In this case, what Llewellyn did was unforgivable and deserves to be criticized for his actions anyway. Like, come on Llewellyn, that's just the simple thing to do to handle hate or criticism. Also, the reason why me, Carson Rapper Animations 2K2, Luke TDA Boss, and other users were criticizing you for your actions because you keep being a gaslighting narcissist by making people believe that you did nothing wrong when in reality, you did something wrong. So do us a favor and get you and your gaslighting narcissistic antics off the internet because you already have been exposed for what you have done. Llewellyn takes the users he hates way too seriously and treats them like that they are worse than anybody, because he takes users such as Holden way too seriously by continuously attacking and blaming them for ruining Novodrome's reputation 24/7 non-stop, and continued to claim that Novodrome ruined his reputation himself. Seriously, Llewellyn, first of all, if you hate Holden and other users, then you should just ignore them instead of attacking and blaming them for ruining Novodrome's reputation. Besides, what Novodrome did back in September 2023 was unforgivable, since Novodrome sent death threats to Timinations 900, Asher Midnight Gemstone Dude 2K3, and Rio. Second of all, for your information, Princess Ella Crossing 2004 actually revealed Novodrome's true colors by making a truth video out of Novodrome, which is actually why Novodrome's reputation was ruined in the first place, not Novodrome, since he didn't even apologize for what he did. Besides, he didn't even ruin his own reputation himself. So stop making up excuses about it and gaslighting people to make them believe into your stupid bullshit. Your logic is absolutely stupid and you have zero IQ, so go get your brain checked out. Llewellyn asks personal questions because he wants to know users better instead of minding his own privacy. Are you that retarded or something, Llewellyn? How is asking people personal questions even trying to get you to know users better? People don't like talking about personal questions from you since it has nothing to do with you at all, as it's for their own privacy purposes only. Besides, you made them uncomfortable by invading their privacy, and it's very unsettling. Like, seriously? You need to learn how to mind your own business instead of asking people personal questions, since it's personal information that nobody wants to know. Llewellyn is a gravedigger and milks dramas. Why? Because at the time when Novodrome was a dead topic, He keeps bringing up Novidrum even after he left the internet after what he did back in September 2023 and keeps milking his drama 24/7 non-stop by continuously blaming others for ruining Novidrum's reputation and keeps escalating the situation even further, although Novidrum has recently came back to YouTube this week.
Like, what the hell is your problem, Llewellyn? Why can't you just move on from Novidrum, stop milking his drama, and stop blaming others for ruining his reputation? Because you are escalating the situation even further to the point where people are starting to get pissed off about it. Like, come on, man. You need to grow the fuck up and act your own age since you are almost 18 years old, learn to move on from drama situations, and learn to let go of the Novidrum situation for God's sake. This proves that you are not only a man-child, but this also proves that you are a Abhinav the New York Viander 2K4 wannabe for milking Novidrum's drama even though Abhinav the New York Viander 2K4 is a dead topic.
Llewellyn is a gaslighting narcissist, denies his wrongdoings, and plays the victim card, because he likes to gaslight people and makes them believe in everything he says just to get away with his actions, make up lies about the users he hates and gives them toxic hate buses for no reason such as Holden for example, and continues to make people believe that he did nothing wrong so that he can continue with his narcissistic actions by continuously playing the victim card just to deny on everything he did. Not only that, but he even tries to attempt to gaslight Luke TDA Boss and Austin the Superior Beyonder 2021 just because they were speaking facts about him, which all of that fails.
Are you kidding me right now, Llewellyn? Just admit the fact that you did something wrong such as gaslighting people and make them believe in everything you say just to make you get away with your actions, make up lies about the users you hate and giving them toxic hate-bases for no reason like what you did to Holden was very manipulative of you to do that, and continue to make people believe that you did nothing wrong so that you can continue with your narcissistic actions by continuously playing the victim card. Also, your gaslighting attempts on anybody won't work at all since all of what you say is total bullshit. So don't even think about trying to gaslight us into believing into your stupid bullshit you say because what you say is total nonsense and it makes people like you look stupid these days due to people like you gaslighting other people to hate the person you hate when it's their choice to do so and not yours. This proves that you can't handle people's opinions on the users you hate.
Llewellyn can't handle jokes and can't handle trolling because he lashed out at Luke TDA Boss for saying the N-word when he is edgy and used it as a joke, and that Llewellyn acts entitled over Holden trolling him despite threatening him and deleting the threat like an idiot. Are you serious right now, Llewellyn? First of all, Luke TDA Boss can say the N-word if he wants to because he is edgy and he doesn't use it to offend other people, and that Holden had a good reason to troll you since you kept on taking him way too seriously by manipulating people into hating him 24/7 non-stop. You really need to take the N-word from Luke TDA Boss as a joke and deal with people trolling you. Besides, you deserve to get trolled for all of the bad things that you have done since November 2023. Llewellyn is a hypocrite. Why? Because he claimed that Holden is a gaslighting narcissist who likes to make people believe in everything that he says, which isn't true at all. Yet, he is a gaslighting narcissist to himself. Another example, he claimed that he did nothing wrong. Yet, he has done something wrong to himself. Third example, he claimed that Luke DAT Boss, Austin the Superior Beyonder 2021, and other users are a white knight of Novidrum and treat Sasha and Princess Ella Crossing 2004 like that they are worse than anybody, which is not true at all. Yet, He is a white knight of Sasha and Princess Ella Crossing 2004 and treats Novidrum like that he is worse than anybody to himself. Now you guys can understand how he is a hypocrite. Caleb Llewellyn is a narcissistic manipulator, because he manipulated everyone including Alonzo to hate Holden 24/7 non-stop by taking him way too seriously by causing Alonzo to side with Caleb Llewellyn, making up lies about Holden, constantly attacking him 24/7 non-stop, and even tried to ruin his reputation while Holden is trying to leave Caleb Llewellyn alone. Not only that, but he even manipulated me and Electric Blue Lightning 2K8 into hating Martin the Beyonder just because he made a valid point about Caleb Llewellyn's pointless truth document out of Holden. Also, he made pointless rants out of Holden, Luke T. Bobos, Novidrum, Animator Guy, and Austin the Superior Beyonder 2021 with invalid reasons just to prove more of his narcissistic behavior.
Have you lost your mind or something, Caleb Llewellyn? Why in the world would you manipulate people into hating Holden by taking him way too seriously, making up lies about him, constantly attacking him 24/7 non-stop, and even tried to ruin his reputation while Holden is trying to leave you alone? Do you realize that you made Holden's reputation on a living hell due to the bullshit that you have done towards him and other users that like Holden? Now thanks to you, he and his fans got a toxic hater base because of you and your narcissistic behavior. You have seriously crossed the line huge time for what you have done. Also, you made Carson Rapper Animations 2K2 and Electric Blue Lightning 2K8 believe into your stupid bullshit by manipulating them to hate Martin the Beyonder for an invalid reason just because he made a valid point about your pointless truth document out of Holden, since the document about Holden was full of lies and bullshit. Not to mention, you were only doing things to prove more of your narcissistic behavior instead of accepting the criticism you received from other users. I hope that Carson Rapper Animations 2K2's truth video out of you will teach you an invaluable lesson.
Caleb Llewellyn sended a death threat and can't handle being exposed, because Caleb Llewellyn sended a death threat to Holden by threatening to have his neck snapped on his live stream, all because Holden said something that Caleb Llewellyn didn't like. Not only that, but when Holden revealed his true colors about Caleb Llewellyn, he keeps calling him a gaslighting narcissist, a manipulator, and keeps on denying on what he did. What the hell is wrong with you, Caleb Llewellyn? First of all, do you realize that sending users death threats don't work at all, as you can get arrested for sending people death threats if you did that in real life or get a community guideline strike for that? Second of all, someone doesn't want to take responsibilities, huh? You don't want to face consequences, rather than fight and win them? Well, that's just too bad. I'm making this truth video out of you so that people can open their eyes to see on what type of person you really are. I hope that this video will teach you a strong, valuable lesson. Caleb Llewellyn is a blackmailer. Why? Because he blackmailed Holden while he is a minor at 15 years old, while Caleb Llewellyn is almost 18 years old, by making a pointless truth document out of Holden. Made a bunch of lies about him, always pulls the victim card just to get away with his actions, and make people think that Caleb Llewellyn is innocent and that Holden is guilty when that's not true at all.
Like, what the hell is wrong with you, Caleb Llewellyn? Do you realize that blackmailing a minor is actually illegal, as it's a serious crime and you can get arrested for that? Martin the Viander was right about when he said that your pointless truth document out of Holden was full of lies, as it involved tons of bullshit in it. Not only that, but you made people believe into your pointless truth document out of Holden so that Holden can get a toxic hate base and lose his fans just to make you get away with your actions. Because of you, you made the Beyond community even more toxic than before, and it will never improve anytime soon. We hope that Holden will get justice from this because of what you did to him, since you clearly ruined his reputation since last month.
Caleb Llewellyn can't handle hate or criticism and takes users he hates way too seriously, asks personal questions, a gravedigger, and milks traumas.
A gaslighting narcissist, denies his wrongdoings, and plays the victim card.
Can't handle jokes and can't handle trolling, a hypocrite, and a narcissistic manipulator.
Sent a death threat and can't handle being exposed, and a blackmailer. And if you guys like or neutral to Caleb Llewellyn, then we would suggest you guys not to trust him anymore because of his atrocious actions in the Beyond community and that for what he has done. We are not trying to bash anybody's opinions, but it's our advice.
Anyways, that's all for today. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to see more content. So this is me and my friends, signing off. God bless you.
Hey guys, Caleb here, and I know it's been almost 2 weeks since I closed my YouTube account. However, in the time that I've been away from YouTube, it has given me time to think about how I want to be a better person moving forward, and how to not make the same mistakes that I made in the past. I know what I did in the past was wrong, such as stalking other users, following their relatives, acting like a narcissist, and asking personal questions that made others feel uncomfortable. I've been trying my best all year to change and grow, and I was doing great so far, until I was falsely accused of enabling zoophilia, something that I would never enable in my lifetime. I know my past mistakes were wrong. I'm not forcing you guys to forgive me, but I just want a chance to show that I've changed, and that I'm not the same person I was last year. I just want to make peace with everyone, instead of dealing with the pain I've been battling knowing I betrayed so many people in the community. That's all I have to say. This is me signing off.